Hey everyone. So in this video I'm just going to show you real quick that Eclipse really isn't that magical. I'm showing you this because when I first learned how to program, we used a similar program called Visual Studio, and like Eclipse, it's pretty complicated. There's a lot going on, there's a lot of menus, buttons, and so forth. And for the longest time I had a misconception that you really had to become a master at one of these big, fancy, complicated programs in order to be a programmer. So I'm just going to demonstrate quickly that that's not true, and I'll do that by making a simple text file. We'll call it hello, and I'm going to open that in Notepad, which is just a bare bones text editor, nothing too fancy about it. So I'm going to take the code that we wrote in the last video and just paste that here. I'm going to save that, and we don't need Notepad anymore. Alright, so I'm going to rename it to a Java file, which is essentially the same. It's just instead of .txt, it's now .java. And let me open up my command prompt. Alright, and just so you know, this is what a console typically looks like. So what you see printed out here, when running outside of Eclipse, that would be printed out in something that looks like this. So I'm going to go ahead and do what the little green run button does, which is first I'm going to compile the Java program into the instructions that our computer knows how to run, and then I'm going to run that. So let me do that real quick. Alright. So to compile it, I'm going to do something. I'm going to do essentially what Eclipse does. You just don't really see it. It's done in the background. But I'm going to compile the hello.java text file on my background. Alright. So you can see that by compiling it, this other file appeared, which is hello.class. And that's the thing that our computer knows how to run. So let's run that. Alright, so you can see hello world was printed to the console, and it really is that simple. Like I said, Eclipse is just a really nice tool to have, and it does a lot of things that makes writing programs easier.